What if the Earth heated up by 1 degree Celsius every year? All right, let's pretend something absolutely ridiculous happens. Every year, Earth's average temperature rises by 1 degree Celsius. Not over decades, not slowly, we're talking 1 whole degree every single year. Year 1, meh. Year 10, uh-oh. Year 30, welcome to literal hell. Now, to be clear, scientists are already freaking out over just 1.5 degrees Celsius of total warming since the Industrial Revolution. And we're proposing 30 degrees Celsius in 30 years. Oh boy, grab your sunscreen and your end-of-the-world checklist. Let's break down what would actually happen, year by scorching year. Year 1, 1 degree Celsius warmer. We already know what this looks like. Stronger heat waves, wildfires, rising sea levels, droughts. Crop yields dip, coral reefs bleach, and animals start moving away from their natural habitats, but it's manageable. For now. Year 5, 5 degrees Celsius warmer. At 5 degrees Celsius of warming, things start to fall apart fast. Major cities in the tropics and the Middle East become uninhabitable due to extreme heat and humidity. We're talking about wet bulb temperatures so high, humans can't cool off by sweating. You go outside, you die. Mega droughts hit major food-producing regions. Think no corn in the U.S. Midwest, no rice in Southeast Asia, and the global food supply starting to buckle. Year 10, 10 degrees Celsius warmer. By now, all the ice on Earth is melted. Sea levels rise by over 200 feet, drowning every coastal city. Billions of people have nowhere to live. Refugee crises explode. The ocean's currents collapse, and the climate system spins out of control. Some places face nonstop flooding, others are bone-dry wastelands. And the animals? Polar bears, extinct. Penguins, extinct. Most fish, gone. Humans, getting nervous. Year 15, 15 degrees Celsius warmer. Agriculture on the surface is basically impossible. The only viable food? Grown indoors under artificial light or in underground hydroponic systems. Air conditioning is now life support. Cities are either underwater or abandoned due to heat. The rich will retreat to climate-controlled bunkers. The poor struggle to survive. And remember, it's still heating up. Year 2020, 20 degrees Celsius warmer. Governments collapse. Wars erupt over fresh water, fertile land and artificial food production. Rivers dry up, forests burn. The Amazon? Gone. The Arctic? A memory. Earth begins to resemble Venus-like, a planet with crushing heat, constant storms, and no real way back. Most of the human population is now either underground, off-world, if we got lucky with space tech, or not here at all. Year 30, 30 degrees Celsius warmer. This isn't Earth anymore. The atmosphere is thick, toxic, and stormy. The oceans are acidic and boiling. There's almost no oxygen-producing plant life left. Most mammals? Gone. Most insects? Toast. Maybe a few AI-managed bunkers remain. Or perhaps some survivors on Mars are watching this video and thinking, yikes, glad we left early? But wait, could this actually happen? So could the Earth really heat up by 1 degree Celsius per year? Nope, not even close. Earth's natural systems and our own emissions just don't work that fast. Even if we burned all the fossil fuels on Earth in a massive bonfire, we still wouldn't get 1 degree Celsius per year. But this wild thought experiment does show one thing clearly. Even just a few degrees of warming is catastrophic. Back to reality, what we can do. Here in the real world, we're on track for 2 to 3 degrees Celsius of warming by the end of the century if we don't act fast. And that's already dangerous enough. But we have the tools to slow it down. Renewable energy, sustainable farming, better public transport, reforestation, and most importantly, collective action. The future doesn't have to be a scorched wasteland. We just need to keep the thermostat under control. So, what if Earth heated up by 1 degree Celsius every year? Short answer, we'd be toast, literally. But the long answer, it reminds us why fighting climate change right now is one of the most important things humanity can do. Smash that like button if you survived this meltdown, subscribe for more What If Chaos, and remember, stay cool.